Listerine, green, jar, sick, clean, Jollibee and Emma, thick queens, Mama Mia, rhymes, jalapeno peppers, click, mean, large, quick scene, Mirage, ours, quick, mean, cars, strict, mean, law, make you quota, check your clock, shot, cockwa, concoct the potion, blue, I don't know, she call it aqua, top, more rocks, sure, ox, lot, to a cot, water roll, and extort a hole, spot, too hot.
I would not trust myself.
Trust your kids.
Sure. Hello there. My name's Andrew Gellis. I'm 33 years old. I'm absolutely exhausted, and I own Substance Skate Park.
Emerson, can you grab the drill? Here, that's it. You're doing good. No. Just getting those edges sanded a little bit.
We're coming up on year 4. We were supposed to open in early 2020 due to the pandemic. We had to delay it a little bit, and we officially opened our doors to the general public on, I would say, we were allowed to do camp on like June 20th, 2020. So we were only allowed to do daycare with masks and strict precautions, obviously. And we were open to the general public, I believe, a month later after that. But it was really weird when we opened. There were a lot of masks. People weren't sure if they could come or not, if it was safe. But by the time we had opened the street side, things chilled out a little bit, and it was a lot of fun. So basically, long story short, I got lucky. I've been teaching skateboarding most of my adult life. I got this job when I was 16, so I've had more time in than I've had out, 17 years of doing this straight. And I think the reason Substance worked is because I already had built a business of teaching skateboarding beforehand. And this was just the next logical step.
There we go.
This was like, I guess in 2020 basically, or 2019. And there was a community of women who started skating together. And someone had me in with Andrew, who owns the place. And we started skating here. I started like a little before COVID times, but like found out about this place in COVID times. And it's the best. It's so lovely.
I feel like it's a really respectful environment for how small it is. Everybody kind of knows the rules. When like little kids get here, it's a little harder, but you have to learn. Like I had to learn. I was terrified when I came to the park for the first time. I was like, someone's gonna like cut me off, and I'm gonna have to like, I can't break yet, and blah blah blah. But I don't know. It's you make it work.
Here in particular, fantastic. I mean, as you've seen today, like a lot of the time it's like mostly women, which is never the case. I mean, I think there's something about here that we all feel safe and comfortable, and so we all flock here. I ran a crooked board from Luna Ferrar. My game plan is usually just to go into a shop and ask, like, do you have any boards sponsored for women? Or just like a company at least has a woman on the team, and that's usually the game plan. This board was dope. It has a great graphic at one point.
Any message you want to say to Andrew?
Never stop having substance, Andrew. Please, we need it. We need more places like this because I feel like it's so good for the community. I really, really do. I'm very thankful to Andrew.
Thank you for having the skate park and shop. They got me way better. Like it definitely got me better.
Yeah, just thank you. Just thank you, Andrew, for creating such an awesome, fun, safe space for all of us. Like, this place is the greatest, especially in the winter, of course, but all through the year. It's amazing. Like, it's disgusting out now. We get to skate. It's amazing.
Do you have a family? Or do you want a family?
Oh, you mean like, do I have like kids and stuff? No, I have a bunch of kids right now. They don't really look like me though, and I've been teaching them for a while. I got a young fella over here. I worry that if I had a biological family at this point in my life, that I genuinely wouldn't have as much time to spend with my kids every day.
I need you to open these. You're going to get these out of these tubes, okay?
And I think everyone, no matter where you're from, like we are a family, and a family fights sometimes, and some days are better than others. But we're all, at the end of the day, we're all here. It's like jury duty. We're all in this together.
Cool. Huh? Should I like bonk Manny it? Yeah.
Yo, I could dead be a filmer. This is so fire.
I'm gonna just go.
Alright, now Ollie.
Oh, there's this one kid, what's his name? Gabrina? No, I'm kidding. Gabriel, my trusty right-hand man right here. Who, I mean, all these kids come in, they all have different life stories, different backgrounds, they all come in together, and they've really, like, squatted up out here. You can film little man Emerson's been skating for the last 4 years, and he's trying half-cab flips right now. It's pretty impressive. I think DJ's an interesting story just because I didn't meet him here. I met him on the street. I met him at Blue Park, and he was just wiling out, and I sent him to skate camp for free, and now he's, like, literally never left. He's been on Thrasher Magazine in this skate park. He's, in the summer, he's here from 8 a.m. until 10 p.m. That's not an exaggeration. And he is just living the dream. And I think this stuff can change your life, A lot of the pro skaters who just come here are just friends of ours at this point and just nice people. And, I'm stoked to see them, obviously, but I'm also just stoked to see the kids we have at after school, the older people learning to skate, and just everyone. Again, Substance Skate Park truly is jury duty. Because fee to admission is so low or free if you need it, and there's no real barrier to entry, you just get a little bit of everyone. And that's kind of dope.
Almost.
Hey. Oh, I fell.
Okay.
I think I got it right here.
Yeah.
My favorite spot of the park is probably like the flat ground of the 8-foot, and I like everything here is good, but I don't like that roll.
Do you want to show us a tour?
Yeah. So this is the rail. Yeah, I like that rail. This is the ledge that I don't really skate, but yeah, this is just like, these are the ramps that are just like really good for like progressing. This is the flat ground surface of the 8-foot, which is really fun to skate because it's like smooth.
1, 2, 3. You're really starting to get fired. Another thing that'll make it easier is trying off. Yeah.
So I can make my own.
Come on, Andrew, slow down.
I'm just gonna get them all the stuff together. Yeah, we're gonna make.
Spoiler alert, Substance will close after 11 years. There is absolutely no way this is financially feasible.
What year is it on now?
We're on year 4, so we have 11 left. Yeah, and that's okay. Maybe I don't know. Maybe I'll be a public school teacher. I don't know what I'm going to do, but that's okay. Or maybe we could buy a building at some point. So if Warren Buffett, if you're watching, come on, buddy. I'm right here. Jeff Bezos, I'm your guy. Let's go. I'm just kidding. No. Yeah, text me, Jeff.
And I assume that you're also like sort of like in an ethical like in between, because obviously you want to make money to keep this running.
Yeah,
you
I mean,
also
I
want
wanna
it to be
break even.
accessible. Exactly,
Yeah.
you want to break even. So I guess they're sort of like.
Well,
there's
what
like
we
a-
get
like
to
a
do
little, like,
the number one thing that helps support us are our core members. You can become a member at Substance Skate Park for $120 a month. You can skate it 24/7. Yes, we're serious. That averages to, now I've got a member right here. That averages to $4 a day. It's cheaper than a round trip Metro card every day. That really helps us stay in business. We do a lot of private events where we close the park to everybody, and I think this will be out after it comes out. Maybelline just shot a commercial here. I'm very happy for them. I could not care less about Maybelline, but if they were able to help us keep our doors open, I'm happy for things like that. That being said, I'm proud that we're able to do that without a giant, Red Bull sponsored thing, without a giant Nike banner or any of that. Like, we work with Yerba Mate because I personally like it. I enjoy drinking these. I would give them to a child who's able to handle caffeine. So yeah, I think we've got a healthy balance there. But to quote Tony Hawk, I was fortunate enough to just see him speak. He said, if you want to not sell out, don't be successful. Stop selling. If you're selling, you're selling out. So on some level, obviously, like, everyone's doing it in some way. But I'm stoked that you might love me, you might hate me, but if you put money in my pocket, at least you know where it's going. If you support Substance Skate Park, this is it. This is what you're getting, you know?
Yeah.
So you would say that you're a pretty good role model for these kids?
I don't know. I think that's, I guess so, yeah. I mean,
I think you're a pretty good role model for me.
I think so.
Yeah,
Oh,
you're
thank
my
you.
role model.
Well,
But I'm not
you
a
know
kid,
what?
and I'm not a
Here's-
kid anymore.
I think it's kind of cringy to say you're a good role model
Why?
on camera. So I'm gonna say this: if you're ever getting chased by a bear, you don't need to run a marathon. You just have to outrun the bear. And I think I've outrun the bear. I don't know if I'm a good role model or not, but I think there's so many shady people in the world that I'm doing better than them, and I feel okay saying that. So I might not be the best, but I am your best bet.
Do you have any messages for the young skaters out there that are too scared to try but want to?
Well, yes. I think if you enter skateboarding at any point in time, you will always be in the middle. What I mean by that is, once you learn how to push, which takes about 2 minutes, you are no longer the worst skateboarder in the world. Newsflash, you will also probably, statistically, never be the best skateboarder in the world. Even if you are briefly the best skateboarder in the world, a few years later, someone younger than you is going to come out and no one cares. Because of that, there's no real pressure. It's an individual sport. It's not like you're letting a team down by stepping on a skateboard. And the high that you'll get from achieving your first trick is the same high that, a professional skater will get by hitting a big handrail. It's literally the same thing. So I think every single person should do it. I'm just grateful for the opportunity, and I guess I'll say the same thing I say at all these interviews, which is if anyone's out there trying to make something of themselves or try something, whether it's in skateboarding or not, I can't promise you're gonna like the outcome of what happens, but I promise you won't regret the journey. And the only trips you're ever gonna regret in your life are the ones you did not go on. So roll the dice, baby. That's all I got.